So day 2 of the road trip today. We're in Carnarvon. We've come to catch up with a couple of people this morning. But yeah, out here, this is where we're telling you the WONBON story sort of started, long time ago now. So this is where Dad came down, was when he was taken away from his family. He come out to the mission out here in Carnarvon. The stolen generation, it is what it is. A terrible story. But this is where our story started. So Dad came down here as a 6-year-old. He was brought to the mission in Carnarvon. When he was here, he saw the trucks driving around town here, old Gascoigne trucks, and decided he wanted to be a truck driver. So from there, he spent 9 years, I think, down here at the mission. Ended up leaving when he was about 15 and went back up to Onslow from here, and ended up coming back down to Perth, down to Carnarvon, and this is where he started his truck driving career a few years later. So this bridge here, we've got the new bridge over this side, over the Gascoigne River, but there's actually a story about Dad and the old bridge, so this is all that's left of it. They pulled it down a couple of years ago. Dad was actually coming from the south, coming out here to load up some produce out at the plantations, and as they entered the south side of this bridge, a truck called up from the north side saying, if there's anyone on the bridge, you need to pull up because I've got no brakes. So Dad pulled the truck up. Was a SAR Kenworth, I think, brand new one, or fairly new one. Pulled up on the bridge, jumped out and walked behind the trailers and heard the big bang the other truck had driven into him. But he had a offsider in the cab with him at the time, and he was looking around behind the trailers. Shit, where's my offsider? I hope he got out all right. Came back up here under the bridge to find out what had gone on. Couldn't find his offsider in the truck anywhere. Went and had a look over the side, and we've got a little bit of water in the river today, but there was no water in the river that day. So old mate opened the door, jumped out and went straight over the rails, straight down into the 20-foot, 30-foot drop down into the riverbed. And Dad saw him there with a broken arm and broken leg trying to crawl his way out the other side. So good bit of history in that old bridge. There was a big dent in the other side of it, so you can see where it happened. So yeah, a bit sad for me now that it's not there, but the new bridge is a lot better. So happy days. So yeah, look, our story in Carnarvon, we used to, obviously I was born here. We used to spend a lot of time here in the truck. We still got a lot of family in town, and it's a special place for us. Not our country, but a lot of our family are here, and we feel at home in this country still. So it's a special place.